A new season is finally upon us in the Trinidad and Tobago Premier Football League as the league officially launched the 2024-2025 season at the National Academy of Performing Arts. Acting CEO of the TTPFL, Yale Antoine, expressed his delight in getting the new season up and running while addressing the late start to the league, which was scheduled to begin on December 6th after initially being carded for November 22nd.
It doesn't show in my face, but I'm very excited to have this league start right now. Unfortunately, we had that little delay, but we are ready to jump right into it in December. It's just that when we start the league, we want to make sure it starts properly. Everything is running. As we know, a lot of the stadia are down as well across the country. So we did everything we can to try to be ready on the 22nd, which was the old start date. But we're confident now that we could start strong on the 6th with our first set of matches.
Antoine also addressed the delayed start of the highly anticipation of promotion and relegation, which was set to start this season but has instead been pushed back to the 2025-2026 season.
The reason for the extension is just to ensure everyone is prepared. That promotion and relegation would also extend to the zones that would be under Tier 2. So naturally, when everyone hears promotion and relegation, their eyes go to Tier 1 and their eyes go to Tier 2. But we also have to think about the clubs that will be feeding into Tier 2 afterwards from the zones. So just to make sure everyone is prepared and ready to jump into that aspect of competition, because promotion and relegation would mean a lot to these clubs, especially the smaller ones. We need to make sure everyone is up to snuff and ready to compete at that level. During
the ceremony, the league also mentioned the welcome return of Samoa Jablate back after taking a sabbatical last season, while confirming that W Connection would be absent from the league for the second year running.
W Connection would have chosen to take a sabbatical this year, which we would honor. We obviously would not strong-arm or force any club to run into the league. Unfortunately, we didn't have Samoa Jablate last year, and we are very excited to have them this year and looking forward to have them moving forward.
The CEO also added that they are working on adjusting the schedule for the league for the 2025-2026 season to assist the teams competing in the CONCACAF competitions who have suffered from a lack of match sharpness.
Always try to schedule things pretty cognizant of what's going on regionally, especially CONCACAF, because that is what we're trying to feed into on the club level, but also these players would go on to the national team as well. We are working on having it basically transition smoothly and align straight into the CONCACAF competition. So there would be essentially a 2-week break, and then we'll go right back into competition. So these players would be in competition and training more effectively year-round for the football calendar.
Kicking off the new season would see a mouth-watering clash on December 6th between runners-up Miscellaneous Police FC and third-place finishers, the Trinidad and Tobago Defence Force, at the La Hocata Recreation Grounds. In Match 2 in La Hocata would see 5th place and home side Terminex La Hocata Rangers taking on Caledonia AIA. On December 7th, the action goes to the Arima Velodrome, where Prisons FC do battle against Club Sando, and the returning Samoa Jablate faces off against Central FC. And on December 8th, at the Mahaika Oval, Heritage Petroleum Point Fortin Civic FC comes up against 1976 FC Phoenix, while Eagles FC takes on the defending champions AC Port of Spain. Adrian Lazar, TTT Sport.